Hey guys, Rexasaur here and welcome to World of Tanks. Today I'm going to do a review on the T29, the Tier 7 American heavy tank. This is before the T32 and after the M6. Now, it is also one of my favourite heavies ever, and you will see why in the replays. But first, let's go through the very boring stats. 1,250 hit points. This is pretty. It's average. It's more than the IS. It's less than the Black Prince and the Tiger, and it's the same as the IS2. And I think it's also less than the AMX M445. This is plenty. There's not much I can say. It's pretty good. Hit points wise. Power to weight ratio, it's pretty okay. It's got a 35 speed limit. It's mildly nimble. The traverse speed on it is good, 25 and 26 for the turret as well. It's pretty nimble. It's not the most nimblest of tanks, but it's good enough. It's acceptable. Hull armor 102 in the front, 76 at the side and 51 at the rear. The hull is actually the weakest part of this tank. You'll probably see is if you've skipped down to see how much the turret armor is. The weak points are definitely this bit here. Angle, this is okay, but you can sort of penetrate this tank on the hull pretty easily with any tank, unless any tier 7 heavy and any medium of tier 8 and above, as well as obviously heavies tier 8 and above, can penetrate this pretty easily. The side and the rear, pretty crap. You can't really side scrape in this either. It's not really a side scrape tank. This is a hull down tank because the turret armor is 279 front, and that's not including the mantlet here, which is God. 127 at the side, which is meh, and then 102 at the rear, which is the same as the front of your tank. This tank is a hull down tank. This turret is impenetrable from the front. It's completely impenetrable unless you get gold ammoed right there. It's impenetrable. Gold ammo cannot even go through your mantlet unless it's a tier 10 TD. Your weakest point of the turret is the cupola. I have penned many a T29 on the cupola. It's quite a big target, which is why between shots you shake your head around. So yeah, view range 380, pretty good, but you're a heavy, you don't really need to spot. Signal range, fucking awesome. He's got a tier 10 radio, 745 meters, which is all the map, pretty much. Now the gun. You have a choice of 2 guns on this. Well, you have 3, but you have a choice of 2. You can use 2 of the guns. I went through the M6 because you get the 90mm straight away from stock, which is great. Now, the 90mm has 7.8 rate of fire, 160 pen, 240 damage, which is pretty good. It's, in fact, not only is it pretty good, but it's very good because that's pretty much on average on par with all the tier 7 heavies gun. 240 damage is pretty much the same as the AMX M445. It's the same as the Tiger 2, the Tiger 1, sorry. And it's the same as the 100 mils on the ISs. 160 pen is the only downfall of this gun. But it does fire really fast. The accuracy is very good as well, as is the aiming time, which is it's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad at all. So this gun, very, very useful. It's actually a very good choice for it. However, why would you go for this gun when you can get the 105? The 105 is bloody fantastic. It's a tier 8 gun in a tier 7 tank, pretty much. It has a 5 rate of fire. You don't fire as often. 198 pen, which is still less than the Tiger 1, but it's more than every other tier 7 heavy, and in fact it's just godly. It's more than the bloody stock IS3, so yeah. Average damage 320. This 320 is tier 8 heavy average damage. Like the Tiger 2, the T32 obviously, the AMX 5100. They basically all that isn't Russian does that much average damage. The only one that doesn't do anywhere near that is the British, but that's because they have rate of fire guns, not alpha damage guns. This is fantastic. This alpha damage there is fantastic, as well as the pen. Very good. Accuracy is the only downfall of this gun. It's not very accurate at all. Aiming time is the same as the 90mm, so it's just as good. And yeah, so it's bloody awesome. If I was going to be honest with you guys, because I see a lot of people doing this. A lot of people go for the turret before they go for the gun. Now, if we compare the turrets, there is no difference between them, except for view range. So if you ever get this tank, guys, I would recommend, one, that you go from the M6, so you get the 90mm straight away. And two, that you go for the gun before you go for the turret. Because the upgraded turret doesn't give shit. You can get the 105 without the upgraded turret. So I'd recommend getting that. Of course, you don't get the health upgrade and it's 100 extra health. But you don't need it. Your turret is fantastic. All you need to do is be hull down. One thing to note as well is a lot of people will go for your ears, thinking that they count as armor. They have no armor, and they have no hitbox. They literally just go through. That's it. They're there just to go through. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, what are you doing, you hacker? You're not taking any damage." It's like, well, maybe if you actually pen my tank rather than my ears. So that's the T29, guys. It is fantastic. It's I actually sold my IS after going through this tank because this tank beat it in every way, in my opinion. The T29 is the best tier 7 heavy, hands down. I have played every single tier 7 heavy. I know. It goes this tank, the Black Prince, then the IS, in my opinion. Just because that's how it is, guys. So now I'm going to show you two replays that I had in 8.10, and they really show you the how to use this tank properly. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, here we are in game. I am platooned with Bidin and Crap Hunter from my clan, and we are in a tier 7 game. We are top tiers. This is obviously a very good matchup for me, which is good. And I'm going to show you really how to use this tank on Perovka, which is turning out to be one of my favourite maps now. Yeah. So Crap Hunter and Bidding are going to go to the hill. I am going to go to E5, which is here. I'm going to go here and here, sort of in the corner of the line here, which is brilliant because it's just one of the best things about this tank is its gun depression, which is bloody awesome, and because it's a hull down tank, that's really useful because you only need to show your turret and you're never going to take any damage at all. So yeah, going forward, I actually do take some silly damage from this game, so yeah, but I do utilize the amazingness of this tank pretty well. There is, however, on the other team quite a few amazing tanks, the SU-152 being one of them, as well as the IS, and two Tigers, which are always feared. There's actually a BDR just showed himself. He misses, and I don't. 337 damage. I'm a tier 7 heavy. I shouldn't be doing that much damage. BK's been spotted. So much people have been spotted. And I miss, which is a bit irritating. And I take a bounce from a Hellcat. First bounce. This was on the side of my turret though. In fact it was... Oh, it actually scraped the top of it. That would have penned the side of my turret because the Hellcat has 170 or 160. It has 160 pen. So I'm zooming it in and out a lot. And I own that T29. He's not a happy bunny. The BDR has actually got killed by Chino, which is nice, means I don't have to pay attention to it anymore. So I'm utilising this rock as well as the general hill line and my excellent gun depression to successfully wade in and out of battle, not take any shots. As you can see, gun depression down there is fantastic. I do fluff that shot and I take a bounce on the side of my turret by KV1. He's too far away. He actually he hits the side of my... I've only got 71 whole armor side, so you can see there's a big difference. I actually took one on the edge. I could have broke my turret. That would have been awful. KV1 shows himself, and I'm going to try and go for him because he hit me. So I'm like, oh, you bastard. And there he is. I can sort of see him. I'm just going to take a blind shot, and boom! KV1 dead. So there's the IS, and the Tiger 1 gets spotted. And I take another bounce from the Hellcat. Well, hey, there's the Hellcat. And boom. 244 damage, 254 damage. Doing pretty good right now, working the hill really well. I got a kill as well. Got 2 kills actually. And there's the SU, and I fluffed the shot. I don't know. There's the inaccuracy sometimes, this gun. There's the M5, there's a look, and there's a Tiger 1 over there as well, and he's stopped, which is nice. And a Dicker Max. I'm going to go for the Dicker Max, it means I don't have to go as far. I hit the Dicker Max. And the Hellcat gets killed, which is fantastic, because he was a bastard. Always hitting me. But I do get another nemesis in this game. There's the Tiger. Oh, I totally fluffed that shot, don't even know why I took that. That was pathetic. Done over 1,000 damage. Probably done more than that because of killing the KV1 as well. There's the Tiger 1. I shoot it. 200 low damage roll, but still more damage than what a Tiger 1 can dish out in one shot. Then I get hit by a gold using AT-15A. I kill the look, keeps shooting me, and then I bounce. Why do I bounce? Because my turret is amazing. And it's so curved as well. But yeah, the 1815A is using gold, and he's just like, you know, it's just annoying. I don't like gold users. Tiger 1 is also using gold. Way! So I've lost my observation port. I'm going to shoot. As you can see, I was wobbling my head back and forth. So to prevent him from sniping my turret, my cupola. I've lost so much damage, taken so much damage right now, because of gold using Tiger 1s, really, and the 1815A. Mostly the Tiger 1, he did about 3 shots into me, which is quite a lot. Low damage roll on the ice again. High damage roll wouldn't have killed him, but it would have been nice. Crabhunter successfully steals my kill. Or kill secures, I should say. I've done 2,000 damage. Waiting for the Tiger 1 to pop up. The Panzer 38NA is going to spot him. Just check and see if the M5 Stuart wasn't trying to be lucky. I've been spotted. And the Tiger hits me for a high damage roll. Hits me in the turret. Not in the turret, in the hull, as you can see. There it is. So I'm just waving around just in case he can hit my cupola. There he is. And the Tiger 1 gets him. So I'm on 31 health now. I'm just like, oh my god. Such low health. Right, I'm going to keep going through. Work this ridge line. As you can see, getting flanked wasn't really the best thing, but bouncing on my turret is what it's all about. So here I am. I've found a good place to be. I'm just going to wait until something's been spotted by either the Panzer 38 or be Bidin, who's coming up in his KV3, and there's Crabhunter in his SU. Now I'm just waiting around. Just waiting for the game to develop, really. Waiting for the people to be spotted by the 30NA and the Bidin in his KV3 moving up rapidly. Which is strange because KV3s aren't actually that fast. Oh, I forgot KV3 was also a tier 7 heavy. Yeah, KV3 is pretty good heavy though. It's pretty armoured. It's not as armoured as me. And there's our targets. The tier 6s have been spotted. I'm going to go for the KV1S. Boom. 333 damage. High damage roll there. Was going to go for the BDR, the RL, sorry, but whatever. And I get the KV1S with a blind shot. Skills. So there's the RL. Sort of see him. 8015A has also been spotted. I'm going to put a shot into the RL and I fluff it. But there's the 8015A, the gold spamming bastard. I'm going to reload. Reload is about 10 seconds-ish. And I actually was going to take the shot before, but the Tiger beat me to it. So now I've got 5 kills, so I can get potential Top Gun in this game, which would be nice. There's the Arl. I can't believe some people do call it an Arl. It's weird. It's an ARL. Come on, guys. And there's the SU. Put a shot into it. 305 damage. ARL's dead. I need to kill this one to get a Top Gun. He gets shot. Bidin shoots him. Boom, Top Gun. And that's how you play the T29. I'll show you another game now, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, so here we are. We are on Himmelsdorf. It's a tier 7 heavy game. Heavy. And I'm not going to go on the hill. I don't think it's a good place to be. And this game was weird. This game was really strange. I don't know. I was either the enemy team was rubbish, or I had a lot of luck in the way this game develops. We have some unlucky sods in the Panzer 3/4 and the Panzer Schluffel 4C. But yeah, so I'm just going to go forth and cover the 8th line, the alleyway of doom. And I'm going to just work this corner and fail epically at doing so. There we go. And I'm going to go hold down. So now I'm hold down. I sort of take a shot to try and break the oh, there's a Tiger P, and try and break both the phone booth and the truck, but I fail, which is irritating. So I'm just going to shoot it again now, and there we go. So now I have a clear pathway, so I can actually spot the enemy. So there's a Tiger P there. I forgot the Tiger P is also a tier 7 heavy, but it's worse than the Tiger, so there's no point really comparing. I hit a Capola shot, and then he hits me. Oi! I move at the last minute, causing a bounce. Always good to do that, guys, as well. If you can sort of prejudge when you're going to get shot, just twerk at the last minute. Start twerking. So there's a Panzer 38 and 8 trying to cap the base, so he's going to get shot. There's also an AMX M445 there. He's stock. And he's just going to stay there. Now, I do a tracking shot, which is fine and awesome, so I'm just going to move slightly. Everyone's going to miss. Now, this shot here, the shot I'm going to take right now, is bullshit. I should have hit that. But, obviously, Wargame were like, nah, mate, nah. So I'm not going to take any shots. They obviously know I'm reloaded now. Tiger P's going to carry on. I'm going to take a shot. Ah, that shot shouldn't have actually gone through, but 198 pen is all you need sometimes. So I've successfully bounced, not taking any damage at all. Just doing excellent right now. So I choose to elect to move forward because I have a feeling that they've just buggered off. They know that I haven't penned. They haven't penned me, so they're just going to move off. I'm just going to see. I'm not exactly slow, but I'm not exactly fast either. This tank is pretty okay nimble. As you can see, the Tiger P's known I did a nice move to move towards them, really. I'm going to try and get some shots onto the M445, who's moving forward on the minimap, so I'm going to get a shot towards him, and he just stops. So I fluffed that shot as well. That was a bad shot to fluff as well. Now I'm thinking, should I go up to the... No, actually, I'm not going to do that. I see what's in there. It's a Tiger 1. 4C and a 3/4 in the base, so I'm just like, nah, not happening. There's also a Tiger 1. I'm just like, ooh, Tiger 1 enemy, want to be careful. So I'm gonna go hunting. I'm gonna go around the town. I'm gonna leave all the heavies up on the hill to work with the other heavies, really. There's the AMX. He has probably spotted me. Now the enemy Tiger 1 that was down in the 2 line has died. The Tiger P, I have no idea where he's gone. But yeah, so I'm going to now go with this AMX M445, and I've got to say, the dodging I do in this game was excellent. Firstly, he bounces, which is brilliant, and then he doesn't even shoot. He moves forward, moves forward, moves forward, moves forward. Oh wait, you have no armor, and he bounces again. There's the Tiger P. I'm going to move up. We're winning 6-5. There's a T29 in town as well, so I'm going to run and go, whoa, fuck. And he misses. He shot me, but he missed, which is great. So there's the Tiger P. He's behind the building. And then he moves back. And he dies.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Now he's dead. So the T29 is here. He's actually got a little friend as well, but we don't actually know that until soon. I'm basically... I do a super move. I assume you can, like, sort of go through that bit. So I try, but I fail. And I'm just like... Oh. Oh. Well, that sucks. So I have to turn my tank and go back. So I lose precious seconds where I could have got myself onto the T29, trying to go around him to try and, like, seem unexpected. Because I know I was spotted by the T29, by the Tiger P. But it didn't happen. The T29, I have no idea where he is. I thought he'd gone around me, but obviously he hadn't. And then I spot him here, and I'm just like, oh my god, T29. And I do a shot, and I kill the car, but I don't kill him. So at this point, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go this way. And then I'm like, and now I'm not spotted. So I'm making him think that I'm going that way, but I'm not. This is assuming that he looks at his mini-map, which I don't think he does. So I'm just going to carry on going this way, go this way around. That's when we get a small sort of, I sort of see it. There's a Tiger 1 there as well. He's stock, but he's there, and it's kind of like, Now this battle here, this is me versus a Tiger 1 in one-on-one combat, and the T29 just completely ignores. T29 is just awful. I do a shot and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to ram this guy. I'm actually going to do this. I turn myself, get behind, bounce. Why did I bounce? Because my turret is impenetrable, and this guy's aiming at my turret. And I'm just going to... He's aiming at my ears, if you can see. And he's just bouncing and bouncing. It's great. This T29, still doing nothing. He's also got a crappy gun, that Tiger 1. And he bounces again. And I'm just like, well, I can kill you now. Bang. Well, when I load anyway. Bang.
They're knocked out.
High damage roll, but I still got it. I've done 3,100 damage. There's the T29. I'm like, oh no, I am not going here. This T29 was so bad. This is me failing here. There we go. This fucking... I can't get past the bloody thing. He gets tracted, which is great. So I'm just going to keep shooting. The Tiger 1 is also shooting him, or the Panzerschluffel is... I don't know, the Flak Bus might be. And I'm going to put one last shot into him. And he's dead.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And there we go. So what's left? Well, Black Prince, Ice, and T29. They've actually managed to break through, or they've gone around down through K0 and up through the 8 line. Because I was around sort of being busy. So there, the T29 on the hill is moving down to try and break them. And there's one of the T29s. I take a shot. I don't actually take the shot. Oh, okay, I don't take a shot. I thought I did. I might do... No, I don't. Okay. I thought I took a shot, but I didn't. Fair play. I'm not that dumb. I haven't taken any damage yet. This is something that I was very proud of until like this moment where I took damage. So I'm going to shoot through the truck, which is one of the best additions of 8.10 in my opinion. There's the T29. He's going to shoot me. He's going to do damage to me. Oh no, he's only going to do truck damage. And I fluffed the shot because I was scared. Sad face. There's the T29. He's going to move back. I'm going to move forward. And then I'm going to end his life. Now I'm one away from a Top Gun. There's the Black Prince. He shoots me. I'm on a one-on-one with a Black Prince. And I fluffed my first shot. He can pen me any day of his life. Because he's that good. But I angle. And I get a lucky bounce. Because angling is great. I bounce on him. I'm basically trying to cover up myself. And cover up the kill for myself. Because I want this kill. So here I bounced on his turret and it ricocheted into his cupola, which is just wonderful. And There's another one. And then I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get a top gun. This is so good. And then he turns around and I'm like, oh, it's good, so good. And then a fucking T29 nicks my fucking kill. Fuck you, T29. Fuck you, Addicted 93. You're a bitch. Just because you had 4 kills. So yeah, I did 4,629 damage in that game. This just shows you the real brute strength of the T29. It works better when it's hull down, but on one-on-one fights it will always be the best. As you can saw, I was head-to-head with a Tiger. It was stock, to be fair, but it was still a head-to-head with Tiger. Head-to-head with the Black Prince, I would have ended it winning. You know, this tank is fantastic. It is my favourite tier 7 heavy. And in my opinion, it's the best tier 7 heavy. I've yet to try the KV3, and that's the last one that I haven't. Like I've tried every single tier 7 heavy, and this, in my opinion, is the best one. And that's why you should get it, because it's just so powerful at tier 7. So that's my review of the T29. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Play with honor, and I'll see you next time.